Okay, so today we're going to solve a coding problem which is called time conversion on HackerRank, and the difficulty of this problem is easy, and I'm going to provide a link to this question in the description. And after we solve this problem, I will also provide a solution. uh, I will post a solution into GitHub, and I also provide a link to that GitHub. Alright, so let's go through the question together. Okay, so in this problem, the goal of this problem is the user are going to provide you a time in AM and PM format, and they want you to convert it into 24-hour. And here is some age cases. So if it's 12 AM, they want you to convert it to 00. And if it's 12 PM, they want you to convert it to 1200. So the function take a string, and the string is in 12-hour format, which is AM and PM, and the 12-hour format is in this form. Okay, here it's either AM or PM, and they want you to convert it into like a 24-hour format here. And if you look at the constraint, all input time are valid, which is a good thing because you don't have to check for the for the special cases. Like we can expect that all the input are valid, so we don't have to check for error. So here's like the example. So this is the input and this is the output. So this is in 12-hour format and this is like in 24-hour format. Right, so and this is the code that we're supposed to write. So let's make some summary of what we have to do. So okay, let's think about some of the example. So as mentioned on here, on top, we have to care about this edge case, this two edge case. And also, I hope you guys recognize that the minutes and the second, it's the same for both format. So if you look at 12-hour format, the minute and the second, it's the same. It's right here. Also, like the minutes and the second format, it's the same. All we care is just the hour. For the 12-hour format, it have PM and it have like hour here, but for the 24-hour format it just have the hour. So let's look at some cases. So if it is like 12 AM, we want to convert it to right here 00, and if it is like 12 PM, we want to convert it to 12. And also so like I said earlier, all we need to change is, so let's say this is the string that we're going to return. So all we need to change is just this hour, and we just like concatenate everything by like minute and second because they are always the same. So let's look at the input. So this is the input. So our input is in this form: hour, minute, second, and either AM or PM. So like the most important part is to figure out like this portion. In order to like get that hour portion, we need to look at like some more examples. So let's say 1 AM. So if it's 1 AM, it's just 01 in 24-hour format. If it is 11 AM, it would be just 11 in 24-hour format. However, when the clock changed to noontime, which is 12 PM, our 24 format would just stay at 12. However, when it's like go 1 hour up to 12 PM, let's say 1 PM, you want it to change to 15 in 24-hour formats, and let's say I don't know, like 5 p.m. You want to change it to 17 in 24-hour format. Let's say 11 p.m. I want to change this to 23, just 23, not p.m. And if it's go to like I don't know, like 12 a.m. we want to go back to 00. So I hope you guys like see some pattern of all of this example. So the main idea is if the time in 12-hour format is AM, literally we just copy it back. As you can see here, 1 should be in this format. 1 a.m. we get like 1 right here. 11 a.m. we just get 11, and it's the same for like other hour. Let's say like I don't know, like 9 a.m. Oh, I forgot format. I mean comments. It literally just 9, and I don't know, and 10 a.m. it literally just 10. So if we check the shift that is AM, we just copy it back in order to convert it to 24-hour format. And if we look at the PM example, like right here, 12 p.m. Like 12 p.m. is a special case. It doesn't change. It's 12 p.m. is still 12. However, when you have PM, you have to add it by 12. Like right here, 1 p.m. is equal to 13 hour and 24-hour format, because we need to add it by 12. We need to add 1 by 12, so we get 13. 5 p.m. Since it's p.m. we need to add it by 12, so it's 17 hour in 24-hour format. Okay, so that's the pattern. Every time we see AM, just copy it back. Every time we see PM, just add it 12. And there are two special cases, 12 p.m. and 12 a.m. Alright, let's start coding. Also, the given function is in string, so string is difficult to like deal with. So what I'm going to do is convert to list. So I'm going to convert this string into list, so which make it easy like to compare and to check with if. So what I want to do is, since the input is in this format, so I'm going to copy this. So what I want to return in this function is a list. Let's call that list result. And like my goal is to convert like to have this list in this form: hour, minutes, second, and then shift. And this are all in string format. So in order to get hour, you would have to do append. So my string so I want from character 0 to 2, and let me explain that. So like right here, like this is the string, like the whole thing is the string, right? So this is the first index, I mean 0 index, first, second, third, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So since I want to append like hours, so I want to take index 0 to index 2, and the reason is 2 because this 2 is exclusive and this 0 is it's inclusive. Inclusive means it's include this index, exclusive means it doesn't include this, so I put 2 here. That's just the rule in Python. So when after doing this I will get the hour, so I'm going to do like similar thing for for their minutes. So minutes from 3 to 5. second is from 6 to 8. And shift is from 8 to 10. Right, and all I want to do is just return the list. And it's like once I finish this block of code, I will get this format, like my result will look like this. Alright, so let's go back to our main function. So this is our main function. So first thing first, we want to convert the string into list. So we do like my list is equal to convert to list, and we just pass that string. So now this list will be in this form. Okay. So first thing first, like I said, like this problem is divided into like two parts. Like one part is dealing with AM, and another part is dealing with PM. So first we want to check if, so we want to check the shift. So shift is it's in index 0, 1, 2, 3, so it's index 3, so it's in index 3. So we want to check if the shift is AM, and if it's AM, we want to check our first special case, which is 12 AM. So 12 AM here, it's in this hour, so we want to check the hour, so it should be my list, and it should be the index 0 is equal to 12. So if it's equal to 12, I want to return 0, 0. Well, let me create a result string that we're going to return. So this is the variable that we're going to return, and it is a string. So if the hour is equal to 12, I want to return 0, 0. So it should be a string right here. L. So if we look at the pattern for AM, it's to convert the hour of AM, it's literally just the same. Hit 1 AM to 1, 9 AM to 9, 10 AM to 10, 11 AM to 10 to 11. So it's going to be, so hour is the first index, so it should be my list index 0. Okay, so now it is the second case. Second case is the PM part. So this is the second case. So if it's not AM, it must be PM, because the question tells us all the input are valids right here. So L. So we need to check the special case for PM too. So for PM, we need to check if my list equals 0. So we want to check if it's 12 PM, we just want to return 12. And result is equal to 12. Else, so for the normal case for PM, we always have to like add it by 12, like 1 PM to 13, 5 PM to 17. So 5 plus 12 is 17. 11 plus 12 is 23. So what we want to do is we want to concatenate the hour here plus 12. But as we know that like my list 0 here give us an hour string, and we want to add to 12. However, we cannot add string with integer right here, so we need to convert this to integer first, and then we want to convert this back to string. And the reason is because the question told us to return it in form of string. Convert print. So this function call our function, and this function is literally like print out a string. That's why we need to convert this back to string. Alright, looks good. So now our result look like something like this. So like I said earlier, for our minutes and second, they literally is just a copy paste from the 12-hour format. So what we need to do is like to change this into hour, minutes, and second. So we already have like the hour portion. So what we want to do is we do result plus colon plus minutes. If we look at this, my list minutes is in there first index, so it's my list, and then like 1 plus another colon right here, so it's so it's colon plus second, and second is my list, and then it should be 2. It should return result. Alright, so it looks good. Let me do this. So let's try to run this code and see if it's even compiled. Oh, it's compiled. Submit the code and see. Oh, it's passed all the test cases. Okay, let's go over the code like one more time so that like you guys like have a good idea on how to solve it. So this coding question is one us converting from a 12-hour format to a 24-hour format, and we know that the minute and the second are literally the same, so we just like copy paste of it, like dump back to like 24-hour format. But the only difference is like only the hour section, so the hour is changing, and there's like 2 cases, like one is like AM and another one is like PM. For AM, it's literally just copy back the hour, and for PM we need to add like 12 to the initial hour. And there are also like 2 special cases, which is 12 AM and 12 PM. 12 AM right here and and 12 PM right here. So as you can see, like our loop right here. So first we need to check if it's AM. If it's AM, we want, this is like a normal case, we want to return the hour back to 24-hour, and this is the special case for AM. If it is like 12 AM, you want to return 0 for the hour, and if it is 12, so else here represents like PM, so right here it's PM. So if it is PM, we want to add like 12 hour to here, and the reason that we have in here because like my list 0 here will give you a string, and a string cannot add with integer, so you need to convert it into integer. And then it's like when you convert it to integer, you can add it with 12 right here, and then you convert it back to string, because our result won't have to be a string. That's like the requirement. And last part here is literally just I concatenate the hour with the minutes right here. So index 1 is minute, index 2 is like second, then I return the result. Alright, okay, so I will like provide the solution in the description, as well as the link to this question in the description. I hope you guys learned something from this video. If you have any question about this problem, please feel free to leave a comment down below. I will go over it and try my best to answer it. Alright, see you next time. Have a nice day. Bye.